Hello, my name is Dr. Karen Lamb. I am the clinical director and owner of Pura Vida Natural Medicine. I'm a naturopathic doctor and a licensed professional counselor. I'm also a highly sensitive person, and I feel incredibly passionate about providing integrative care for highly sensitive people through our team approach at Pura Vida Natural Medicine. My personal journey of exploring my sensitivity and understanding myself as a highly sensitive person has been long, and it has been at times incredibly challenging. But I have been so fortunate to have come across naturopathic medicine and homeopathy and counseling, plus Dr. Elaine Aron's work in helping me to understand what this is about. And my work in practice is focusing on empowering the sensitive person to understand how to take care of our bodies, because we have very different needs than the general population. 20% of us experience a much higher requirement for certain nutrients, and we experience this profound response to homeopathy and energetic medicine or botanical medicine, oftentimes not requiring big, heavy duty prescriptions, although that is important in some cases, and it certainly is a part of our conceptualization of the highly sensitive person's care. However, I have found personally that oftentimes that's not necessary because our bodies are literally, that's kind of the definition of the sensitive person, our bodies are literally attuned to processing and perceiving subtleties. And that means that even medically, that may be true, which is oftentimes why prescription medication doesn't work great for sensitive people. It's oftentimes too heavy for us because we don't usually need large prescriptive doses from pharmaceuticals. So my personal journey began as a very young child. I've always been a sensitive person and oftentimes described that way, maybe in not the most favorable context. And a lot of that was that I had no idea how to manage it. I had no sense of what my needs were nutritionally that were different. And frankly, no one around me did either. So going into this field and learning more about it really helped to guide me into the journey of understanding sensitivity as something that is actually quite a gift. And when I feel that my tanks are all the way full with all of the nutrients that I need and all of the types of experiences that my sensitivity requires, I find that I'm really aligned with my purpose. And for me, my purpose is doing this work. I absolutely adore the work that I do. I love the team that I work with because we are all so understanding of what it's like to be a sensitive person. And having gone through multiple circumstances where I found myself in conventional medicine, I really understand what it's like to be told, we have no idea what's happening with you. Here's a referral for a counselor, when there really was something physiologically happening for me. But my window of normalcy and optimal functioning is so narrow. And as a sensitive person, and I know that this is true for most sensitive people, and the ranges of conventional labs are so broad. So a conventional lab may be normal at this range, but our personal range is really high integrity. And if we come outside of that range, we are made very aware of the fact that something is off balance. And I consider that to be a pretty special thing, because that tells us that we can prevent disease much sooner than people who are less sensitive to being outside of that range. There are so many other strengths about being a sensitive person, but I really do understand what it's like to be basically written off as something's just not right in your head, or you're just anxious, or not really being taken seriously. And it's really unfortunate because sensitive people have a tremendous insight into their bodies, and that's the type of work that I absolutely love doing. And so, if you are a sensitive person and you have felt invalidated by conventional medicine, or have just not found a provider that really understands your needs as a sensitive person, you're absolutely in the right place. And no matter where you are in your journey, we will meet you there and collaborate in creating and designing the path that is most effective for you finding your greatest sense of purpose, and you being able to feel like you are thriving and doing the work that your sensitivity really was meant to do. And I really do genuinely believe that everybody's sensitivity has a very specific purpose. And our work here at Pura Vida Natural Medicine is to help you identify what that purpose is. And the way that we do that is by attending to your very specific and unique medical needs that we figure out together. So if this sounds like something that fits for you and you'd like to learn more, give us a call.